Well,
It's the makeup buying guide.
oh yeah.
And you're going to chime in
Okay.
to what you think. Okay. I'm going to try to put this up tonight because we need help in these parts. Hey, good people. Welcome back to Beauty and the Frizz. My name is Kara.
I'm Ariel.
And whether you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us for another one today. First, I hope that if you celebrate Thanksgiving, you had a great time with your family. And if you didn't, I hope you had a wonderful Thursday. Hopefully this video will be going up on Black Friday. And Ariel was like, this video topic, you should have had this up already. But you know what? The sales have been going on all month. They have been thrown in our faces. It's just a lot going on. So we're going to be talking today about 10 questions that you should ask yourself before you buy any makeup. And this could really go for anything, not just makeup. I think it can be applied to any purchase you want to make. Mm-hmm. So if that sounds good to you, keep watching this video. Let us know what you think. And if makeup's your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with those who feel the same way, definitely. Oh, and if you're struggling financially with these purchases, definitely, no, not struggling personally.
Yeah, then you wouldn't be getting it. I'm just saying.
But that's the thing. We're struggling and we still get stuff.
Oh, have we started the questions yet?
No.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to get to it though.
Oh, yeah,
so definitely consider joining the community because we'd love to have you back. All right.
Actually, it's a major one. Top one.
All right. Let's get started. I look really bright, but this is probably my normal color. So how are you?
It absolutely is. I'm like, is that right?
We're filming in front of this natural light, and I'm telling you, I'll be looking pasty. But
I don't think you look pasty. I feel like you look how you looked your entire life. And when I see you, it's the same person.
All right. Well, hopefully you are doing well. I'm just peachy, and you know, we slept over at my mom's, and we are just here having family time.
Yes.
So let us know how you're doing in the comment section or the chat, whichever you prefer, and we're going to get this show on the road. It's Black Friday. And as I was saying, the sales, they keep upping the dates. Like Black Friday is not Black Friday. The Black Friday sales are starting earlier. Weeks, 2 weeks ahead.
The pre-Black Friday sale.
There was the pre-Black Friday. And now they're calling it Cyber Week.
That's really for Cyber Monday next week.
It is, but it's starting to now. So it's just crazy because
keep it all together.
Yeah, it's just, let's make it just Cyber Month because that's what it's been. Sometimes I find myself all of a sudden wanting things I didn't even want in the first place, whether it's makeup or shoes or other things. Like I'm like, ooh, I really would like to have this, you know. So I think that we're tempted, and if you somehow clicked on this video and you're not into makeup and beauty or struggling with that, you're most likely still shopping for something. So I think you can apply these 10 questions to anything that you want to purchase.
Yeah.
So we're going to go and get into them. And of course I have my notes because all of these purchases really add up quickly. We think we're getting something on sale. We may have passed on it, but then you're still buying it anyway. And truth be told, a lot of brands have good sales throughout the year and better ones than Black Friday. So let's get into this. And we are going to start with the number one question, which might be one of the hardest ones. Kind of tricky to answer because we can rationalize. Ariel doesn't know these questions, so you are just chiming in from the heart, which is always good because Ariel's very level-headed. Number one, do I really need this product?
It would be no for anything fragrance or cosmetic. You don't need it. You want it. So then the answer is always no.
Yes. Well, there's that. Let's go on to number two.
I'm just saying, these are not need. Food is need.
So, okay, but let's just look at it from a makeup lover or hobby perspective.
No, it's still not a need.
Right.
I'm just saying, hobby is a want.
All right,
now,
so let me just read my notes.
Okay.
That I took time. And then you shut it down. So the answer usually is no, but you do want to ask yourself if this product is something that you genuinely need, or is it something that just caught your eye in the moment because it's on sale? Is it something that you passed on earlier in the year and now that it's on sale, now it's like more attractive to you? Is it really going to enhance your makeup collection? So like, for example, No, there is no example. I have no example. There's really nothing right now makeup-wise that is going to enhance my collection. So just for all intents and purposes, I should be saying no to purchasing any type of makeup today on Black Friday or any day pretty much for the rest of my life. But I know.
That was good.
But I did buy something today. It's not going to enhance anything. It's just I like it. Do you want to know what it was?
What was it?
So I really wanted some of those Skin by Kim silky matte lipsticks.
Oh, I haven't seen those yet.
Well, you will. So I bought those. But that is it.
Well,
and y'all will be so 25% off. That's the most you're going to get. But I will say this. You will be proud of me because I passed
How
on.
much are they a piece?
I don't remember. $22, I think. I passed on this eyeshadow palette that I thought looked really nice. Do you want to see it?
Sure.
It's by Inslee Rain, and it's called the Light in Your Eyes palette. And I just felt like every color was beautiful. Every color was just, it was right there. But I put it in my cart. I got pissed because Black Friday 20% off site-wide, excluding the new release. So, of course, that palette's not on sale.
Okay.
Okay.
Smell my plate.
You must smell it. Tell me how pretty that is.
Yeah, it's
that is
pretty.
so pretty. Every color is beautiful. The shimmers look great.
At a certain point, when you have so many...
I do have it. I do.
No,
look at the swatches.
At a certain point, aren't you just repeating colors?
Yeah, but it's like how they're put together. So anyway,
you can just put
I can. Everything that you're about to say, you are absolutely right. The palette is $75, right?
Jesus.
Wait a minute. That's not even the worst part. You can get 10% off and it comes to $69. But for some reason, the shipping is $15. Now, that brings it up to like $80-something. And I'm like, this is a U.S. brand. Why is the shipping $15? I was like, no. I could not bring myself. I was like, nope, I'm skipping it. So, all in all, let's just sum up question number one. Question number one is, do we need it? Oftentimes the answer is no. We do like to treat ourselves here and there.
Yes, it's more of a want. It's not.
This is not something I need to treat myself with. I did treat myself with some Nike shoes, though.
Yeah, so that's the question. Do I need to treat myself with it?
Okay. Not do I need it? Because the answer is usually no.
It is no.
Okay. All right. Question number two. Number two is, does this fit my makeup routine? One of the things that I notice is I have purchased some things that take too long to use. I know that might sound dumb, but one of the things that I can remember purchasing is Chanel had these blushes come out a couple of years ago, and basically it looks like it's liquid blush, and it's these little granules, right? Mm-hmm. And water. It's like a water tint blush. So when you put it on your back of your hand, that's the first thing is that you got to put it on the back of your hand, okay? Mm-hmm. Then you have to break up all the color pigments to get the color. Then you put it on. And my whole thing is in the morning when I'm getting ready, I don't have that kind of time. Then on top of that, I gotta wash my hand off because all the stuff's on the back of my hand. If I forget and going to work, I got this big splotch on my hand. So does it really fit in your routine? Do you have time for messy makeup? Are you being an artist? Do you need to mix and match colors? You know, sometimes I have these palettes and you can create your own custom thing. And that sounds real cool. Like Danessa Myers had this palette that it came apart and you can stack it. You can switch the colors around, stack them, do other stuff. Does that really fit in my routine?
No.
The answer is no. The answer is no. When I'm doing my makeup, for real, it takes me like 10 or 15, not even 15 minutes, I don't have that kind of time. So, does it fit in your routine? I think that goes even with clothing purchases. I looked, when I was in my little Fashion Nova craze of years, I was looking, I found they were like suspenders with pants and slits all the way up to the thigh. Where did I think I was going with those pants? I never wore them. They had tags on them. You know why? I got them for cheap. Did they fit in my routine with the clothing that I usually wear? They did not. No. So question number two, do you have any examples that you can think of? You're a lot more frugal.
No.
Okay. Ariel doesn't have any examples, and that's okay. But if you do, just share because it may help someone in need. It might help some.
That's how I'm laughing.
Okay.
No, I'm not laughing. No. Just funny.
All right. So that's question number 2. If it doesn't fit in your routine, just don't do it, because you're not going to make the time to do it. Like, nobody has time. So I'm moving on. If you think of something, jump in.
I sure will.
Now, here's question number 3. What the answer is going to be yes. I'll tell you this.
Okay.
Do I already own something similar? So consider whether you already have a product that performs the same job. Now, when it comes to makeup, sometimes we may want to wear a skin tint because we're looking for light coverage, but you might be going to a holiday party and you might want something full coverage. So maybe you have 2 foundations, or maybe you have a stick and a liquid. Should I have 10 foundations? No, because they're all doing the same job. And most likely for me, it's going to waste. And then most likely, I tend to shop for the same type of coverage, luminous matte or dewy. So that's what everything is in my collection. I love nude lipsticks. I can't get enough of them, but how many do I really need? I have overindulged and my room is paying the price. And family members are able to benefit from that because I'm giving the stuff away.
For real.
One of the things that we can do, whether it's clothes, whether it's fragrance, whether it's beauty, whether it's anything, look through what you have first before you buy something else to see if you have something similar, if you have a dupe for it. You might have already bought it and didn't realize you did. I've done that as well, and that's it. And I want to say this about duping things. Sometimes it's financially satisfying to get a dupe of something, but I've been in a situation where I've gotten a dupe of something and then I still got the original because the experience just wasn't the same. So maybe the lesson is just save up for what you really want. What do you think?
Yeah. Or you can save for what you really want, or if you get the dupe and you get the original, and once the original's out and you're like, oh, well, they smell the same, then just keep getting the dupe. If that makes sense.
Yeah, just keep getting it. Yeah. True.
If they smell the same.
Yeah, or perform the same.
Yes.
True. I would just say look in your collection, look at what it is that you're intending to buy, and see if you have something that is similar. Number 4, this is where Ariel's going to take the lead. How much is it compared to my budget? Can you really afford it? Can you really afford this product? For me, a lot of times the answer is no. It seems so irresistible because it's like you have, what is the word I'm looking for? We put it on a pedestal. We have fantasized, we have romanticized this thing or these products that we don't have. Remember, this is not just makeup. I know it really sounds silly talking about lipstick in this way, but I do romanticize beauty products that I want. And that's just being human because I like it. But is it worth spending that money? What are some other goals that you have that are not going to be achieved because you're buying 50 lipsticks?
Did you save?
Have you paid yourself first?
Are your bills paid?
And even if they are paid,
are you just trying to keep up with the Joneses?
Are you just trying to keep up with the Joneses? Or are you just like, are you comparing things against creators that you see that may be getting things for free? Are you just obsessive about it? Like I can be. Like I'm just letting y'all know, impulsivity is a thing. There's the dopamine rush from just clicking that purchase button, but then you have to wait, and then it's like a little dopamine high.
Yeah, I usually get angry. I hate buying stuff.
I want to get angry.
It makes me so mad. Like I just have a bad attitude.
I want to get angry. I just feel like we want you to be seen a little more. I would like to be angry. Maybe it's a mindset shift as well.
Yeah, I don't like spending. I don't like seeing my balance change. So as soon as it goes down, I just get angry. I mean, literally with bills, like anything.
I know it's really sad. It's very sad, especially if you have the auto pay.
Yeah, and I'll pay mine before the
auto pay. So you
like I have everything with auto pay, but then I'll just go all when I get paid and just pay it all.
And then you pay extra.
No, not necessarily paying extra. Just auto pays for if I like it slips my mind. But I just go in. And I like to get it out of there so I can get my bad mood over quick.
I agree. So I think one of the things that would be helpful is even making a vision board or even a list about things that you want to do. For example, we know spring break is coming. Like
jars, gold jars.
A saving jar.
Like gold jars. Like you could have a jar for savings, a jar for vacation, a jar for car, a jar for makeup.
I don't need a jar
And
for
so
makeup.
then you are putting money
I get what you're
yeah.
saying, and I think just having a visual of like, Kara, don't forget, you really do want to go to Dubai or the Maldives or something. You may have to get ready for that. Hint, hint. So think about the other goals that you may have that you may be prevented from achieving if you're just compulsively purchasing things that really, really aren't in your budget. And one of the things that I want to do, honestly, is I need to sit down because I guarantee you I have some subscriptions that, you may say, oh, it's just $10 or it's just this.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm just this.
Just
like, Dad's about to get cut
now.
off with the Peloton because that's $40 a month and I don't even own a Peloton anymore. And I feel like he hasn't even been on that bike because he's going to tell me.
He can't get on the bike right now.
I know. But the fact that he said, hey, if you ever want that bike back. See, that means you don't have no intentions on getting on.
That means he can't get on it anymore.
No, he never got on. He didn't even get the shoes. He didn't even get the shoes. No, sir, I don't want the bike back. Now,
but things might have changed. He might have been too eager. That goes along with this. Were you too eager?
Wait a minute. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. So that's number 4. Think about your budget, y'all. Kara, think about your budget. A lot of these videos are for me. I hope they help y'all, but they're for my own. Like, I will go back and watch myself saying this because I've been foolish. All right. That was question number 4. We got to move on. Question number 5. Am I buying because of FOMO? The fear of missing out.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's a good, but that's keeping up with the Joneses.
It is.
And people is real.
It's being influenced by trends. If something's a limited edition version, like, it's only going to be around. Yeah, it's only going to be around. This is a limited edition, gold packaging, pink packaging, Pat McGrath mothership. Anyway, are you wanting it because you truly want it, or is it because everybody's talking about it? And I think in the beauty space, if you're in a particular circle and stuff keeps coming up on your timeline over and over and over again when stuff is released, then I almost feel like, damn, I kind of want this. I've actually gotten to the point where I feel the opposite because when the palette's release and then like 5 videos pop up with the same palette, I'm over it. I'm like, I don't even want this anymore. Everybody already got it and I can't even get it for like 3 weeks because they sent it to those people first. So it's annoying me. So I don't so much have FOMO now, but I did before, like with the Melt Muerte palette, and like people were selling it for like $300, only for them to come back and bring it back 4 years later for the $56, and it's gone down to $25. So FOMO is a real thing, and I think that one of the things you can do is restructure your social media timeline. If you start looking at videos about other things that are like-minded, if you're looking at shopping your stash or, hey, you know what, I really want to watch videos about getting fit, that's what's popping up for me. And I have to actually search for the makeup stuff now. So I think that's a tip. Okay, number 6. Am I buying out of brand loyalty? You remember what show that was from? You remember on Basketball Wives when Jennifer and Evelyn got in that fight? Okay, never mind. It was the first season. No, it was the first season where they were in the wine thing. They were throwing the bottles.
I do remember this.
I have had a struggle with brand loyalty. When I have found brands, it's like I feel like they are my friends. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Tasha, like we're on a first name basis. Adept, Unearthly, Patricia McGrath, all of those people, all of those brands, when they come out with things, I'm almost like, I gotta have it. Like, why not? Of course I'm getting the next mothership, of course. And I was doing that for a while. And I'm like, but what am I really getting out of this?
Debt. Debt.
Oh yeah, debt. And then I realized that I've overindulged. I have too much.
Yeah.
And it's nice, like
using it as I thought I would.
And even as a content creator, like just because I am one doesn't mean that I want to have this this grandiose situation that I have right now. And I think that's one of the things that I have to sit and look at as a content creator. Do I need to have everything to reference? Do I need to hold on to all these old palettes that I know I am never ever going to use again, so I can be like, oh, and here's a comparison of these two? Do I really want to do that? I don't think I really do. I think I used to, but I don't think that I do now. I have to stop being loyal because these prices aren't loyal to me. Mm-hmm. The prices continue to go up, even though
like a support group, and I'm here to help support you.
You are. That's why I asked you to be in the video. Did you have something else to do?
No.
Oh, okay. But I mean, Ariel knows. She's seen my room. It's like hoarders. It is certain areas of it. The makeup area of it, like, I'm not going to sit up here and it is rough.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of, like, stuff.
It's a lot, and I think that, like I said in another video, having the new job, I can see it real clear. Like, maybe I've been doing a lot of stress buying. I've been doing a lot of stress consumption. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm looking at this shit like, I don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah.
But then I don't want to depart with it because I've spent the money. Anyway, y'all. Hi.
You're like really.
You're going to have to pause that.
Hey, pause that or just sit up there nicely. Very soon, I'll be out in a minute.
She'll be out in 5 minutes. All right.
I shall return. Thank you.
The point of brands is to make money.
Absolutely.
That's just
it's the psychology behind purchasing.
There's nothing else to say.
Yeah.
And if I go into debt and credit card debt and can't go on a vacation, they don't know.
They don't care.
But I know.
You said you're going to be wearing this makeup on the sofa.
Yep. And that's what I've been doing. And you know what's sad? Haven't even been doing that. Haven't even been wearing the makeup. That's the sad part. It's not like I'll be like, yeah, I'm glam just sitting here watching TV. Let's move on to question number 7. Question number 7 is, will I use this regularly or is it just a novelty? Mm-hmm. Is it a one-trick pony? This also goes with the nostalgia. When they have the strawberry shortcake collections or the frosted flakes collections or the Freddy Krueger collections.
And that's the psychology behind it because they know we're attached to it.
We're attached to it.
Let me just get it.
Yeah, like, oh my God, I love the Powerpuff Girls. And now I got a Powerpuff Girls Bobby Brown collection. I don't have it, but I'm just saying. No, Bobby Brown, the makeup artist. Oh, yeah. Bobby Brown had no business coming out with a Pac-Man collection. She came out with the collection because she has an older audience that is connected, okay, to that stuff from the 80s. And people, I'm certain, bought it. Ain't nothing Pac-Man about that collection except the cover. So think about that, the novelty. Is this something that is going to be practical? Is it worth the investment in the long run? Especially because the stuff eventually is going to expire. So you have to be honest. Are you going to get consistent use or is it going to collect dust? Tell me something that you use, a makeup product. I know you don't wear a lot of makeup. I'll tell you something.
I don't know what I use that. I like.
What are you about to say?
What do I really like? Eyeliner.
Yep, the stiletto. Ariel gets consistent use out of the stiletto.
That's the only one that
eyeliners from Maybelline. The hot pink packaging. And that's not really an investment. But do you have anything?
I'd be mad when I have to pay that $8. I'd be like, why the fuck? That shit make me so mad. Every time I go to Walgreens, I'd be like, God, it's not in the budget. It's
right.
So but anyway,
but
like
it's
mascara
a consistent
too.
Mascara. But Ariel uses it consistently. She even does it in the car sometimes. Like she'll be having it. Like she always has that.
Oh yeah, those I keep them all those 2 things.
Now mine is a little more expensive, but those Hourglass palettes. The one I'm about to let you borrow, the elephant one.
Oh, but you say you use it consistently.
I use an Hourglass palette pretty much every single day.
Yeah.
Every day. So now should I have 5? Probably not. But I do rotate them. Anyway, think about that. Think about.
Just saying.
They're not.
They look very similar.
All right, fine. I know the difference.
That's
now, but the nostalgia, I just want to just say, don't fall for the nostalgia. I'm telling you, I have learned my lesson about not falling for the nostalgic releases. I'm never, ever, ever in the mood for them. like ever. So let's move on to question number 8, which kind of goes with it. We're almost done. Is it worth the buzz? Some things are just overhyped. They're overhyped. The beauty industry is so saturated, and sometimes I feel like we think if we just have this one thing, like it will solve our problem. It'll solve our beauty problem. We see just filtered reviews. You have people that get PR that don't always tell the truth. They'll be like, run, don't walk to get blah, 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 blah. Like the hype is just, it's just like Pat McGrath swatches with the light. She has these filtered swatches with the sparkles on them. And we're like, oh my gosh, no, these are the shimmiest shimmers. Like these are not like the other shimmers I have. And she does have special shimmers. She doesn't even need to do that. But you know, she does. Is it going to be worth the hype? Is it going to live up to the buzz? And is this excitement going to last long term? Or as soon as it comes to the house and you open up the packaging and get that high from opening up something new, is it going to be gone? That happens to me almost every time. And it's very sad. It's depressing. We're going to move on to number 9 quickly. How much use will I get out of it? If you've got 25 blushes, do you think you're going to use number 26 more than number 23?
Well, that's what you said earlier.
Probably not. We did kind of say that. Well, there could be 9 questions, I guess. Maybe what kind of goes with, do I really need it? Do I own something similar?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of goes, will I use it regularly? Okay, I probably could have cut that out, but I don't think we can say that enough. Are you going to get use out of it? The answer is no. And number 10. Number 10. Ariel was just in the last video about this. Am I buying this just for the packaging?
Oh, yeah. No.
We did a whole video, that might have been the last video that I did, about makeup packaging and packaging that I liked. And for some people, packaging really does add to that experience. If there's a flimsy cardboard packaging versus
Hosiery.
something a little nicer, you know what I mean? We like that experience.
You have to get reviews, right? So like you can see things like, for example, I'm looking for a sofa. They may look nice, but I'm gonna get the review first before I buy it. I wouldn't just buy it because I thought it looked nice. Because you guys,
that's true.
There's so many reviews.
But what we're saying is that sometimes the people. Why'd you move away from me like that?
I didn't mean to.
Sometimes the people telling the reviews aren't necessarily truthful, and you have to have to be careful.
Honestly, everybody has their own opinion, so what may work well for one does not always work well for the other.
It's very true. But the packaging, honestly, the packaging ups the price of the product. I mean, like this, I love this. This is so beautiful. That's the one I wanted to show you. And I think that, like, the palettes that I reviewed by Tarte that are like the hourglass ones, I don't know if I like the hourglass powders better, but what I'm saying is the Tarte packaging wasn't like this. And I really look forward to that. And I look forward to, like, what design is Hourglass going to come out with this year? But it's just something to think about, especially with some of the luxury brands like the Pat McGrath motherships, the Chanel, you know, that weighty, the Patrick Todd, you like that one. Packaging is part of the experience, and I would say more in beauty than like clothes or anything like that. But it's just something to think about, how that adds to the experience. And once you open it up, like, is the packaging making your life better? That answer's no. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. And I do want to just give a couple of tips. And Ariel, if you have any tips, chime in. So here's some tips to help us through this difficult time. All right. 1, as Ariel said, wait for the reviews.
Oh yeah, reviews.
Find somebody that you trust.
There you go.
Find someone that you trust to review the product that is honest, because there are some people that love everything, and we know that even if it's a brand you like, we don't always love everything. Number 2, wait until the launch and the hype has died down. Whether it's new sneakers, clothes, a sofa. Yeah. We don't really have sofa launches, but like a makeup launch. Once it's died down, see how you feel. You may say, you know what? This might not be in my budget this month, but if I take what I was going to allow in my budget and this month and next month, okay, I'll have the money to buy it, and I'll know that I really, really want it. And I'm not just you know, buying it because everybody else is for that dopamine rush. I mentioned this next tip earlier. Change the content you watch and redo your social media timeline and just choose the channels that focus on what you're trying to do with your makeup collection. Project Pan, trying to finish eyeshadows, shop my stash, get readies with me, videos that may be doing makeup or talking about other things where the focus isn't on the actual makeup. It's just like kind of therapy and you're getting ready, they're getting ready, and we're talking about pop culture or something. I don't know. That is going to be it. That's not a whole lot of tips. But if you have any other tips to get past the impulse.
Did you save? Can you save the equivalent amount that you're going to use to buy the stuff? Like how you will spend $20-$30 on something stupid.
True.
Can you save that too?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So like
can you save? So have you saved? Everybody saves differently, right? Mm-hmm. So did you save? Like did you save this month? Did you save this week?
And or are you also saying that whatever?
No, I'm saying like just save your money. Not for no daggone makeup. I'm just saying just save it in general. So when you talk about things that you want and the other type of stuff, did you save? Okay, well I saved $500 this month. I can go get this $80 palette. Mm-hmm. That justifies it.
Okay.
That type of thing.
So yeah, like are you paying yourself first?
Yeah.
Taking care of the business.
Yourself, future.
Like are you having to charge it?
Like are you having to charge it? Is your oil light on?
Is your alarm making that sound that you need to really get that together?
That's a culture thing, just saying. That's nothing to do with nothing. That has nothing to do with the king.
Do I need to cut that out?
I don't know. But that wasn't a good example.
It wasn't a good example. Okay. Well, is your light on? Is the engine light on?
Is your engine light on?
Do you have light bulbs that are out?
Your tires bulb.
I feel like my tires might be. I'm gonna have you look at my tires.
I'm sure they are.
What?
They probably are bulb.
They shouldn't be.
I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if your tires are bulb. Just because of like it's something that
I prioritize my car stuff now.
Okay.
I just got rotors.
You know, like just those type of things.
Do you have light bulbs that are out?
That shit might be laziness too, because I do my
because I have one.
Me too.
Your refrigerator one is out. I was like, I can't see shit in this refrigerator.
You know what I've been doing? Look, I'm like,
that's lazy. That is lazy.
I did.
Okay, I'm going in this video because now it's just not even.
I have a whole Amazon cart of Black Friday sales and not a light bulb in there. That's like
I need to get an Edison bulb though.
But yes, but for real, like
just a common sense question.
All your other stuff straight. Are your kids fed?
Are their socks clean?
Are their socks clean?
Shut up.
No,
because August, I don't understand why them socks look like. Okay, anyway.
But no, the kids
they have socks
because people be having. I'm not saying your followers, but people be having their kids be all jacked up, but they look
good. Their hair's done.
That's a different kind of breed of person. But yeah, so.
Well, y'all saw August with his do-rag on. Y'all know he got his braids. He'll have to show them in another video. All right, y'all. Listen, if you have
down to his feet.
Don't move the camera down to his feet. If you all have any other shopping tips during this time, let us know in the comment section. And this kind of goes with the impulse buying, but maybe I'll do a separate video just on impulse buying.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know how you would do it, but yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll think of it.
Maybe we won't.
No, I'm sure you can think of it.
I mean, it might. I mean, I feel like this does kind of go with impulse shopping, really.
Yeah.
There may be some other strategies I can come up with, but
weekly group.
We need a support group. I think you're right. It's hard out here, and groceries.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go.
Did you get your groceries this week?
Yeah.
Because them pals, y'all be looking at me the price of a half of something. Mm-hmm. A midweek grocery bill. Yeah. I be like, Jesus, this is egregious.
Okay. Well, you've heard it here. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Add to the conversation below and let's just be there for each other because I love this community and it's important, y'all. It is important because holidays can be such a stressful time. Really, really stressful. So we're not trying to do that.
No.
Life is too short. So thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with us for another one today. We hope this was therapy for you. It definitely was for us. And until we see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Go on, blow up your